like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Courtney, please get your life together for your children, for our daughter. She deserves a healthy father in her life. I will not do this one by all. I didn't make her alone, so child support orders will be mailed to your home. I tried free will, but you kicked back and played like our daughter isn't worth the ambition you lack. You shopping in my circle, thrift store loyalty, trying on my friends, that's poverty and royalty. Borrowing my access, never earned the authority. Confuse my history with future bellability. You double back, spinning lies like a symmetry. Talk polygamy, whole time that's just insecurity. Calling chaos culture, that's a lazy ideology. You want multiple women to mask your mediocrity. You split your attention like fractions in decay. Can't multiply stability, so you divide and betray. Talking we like unity was ever on display. You chasing bodies, I'm chasing peace, we not the same.
Hey y'all, peace, love and light to you all. You already know who it is. It's your goddess Janae Alexandria, and we are blooming beautifully as we all evolve together. Come into the room. We're gonna have a little sit down chat, get ready with me because I'm also doing my makeup and everything like that. Get ready with me while I do my makeup and have a little story time. Yeah, 2026 is the year of the audacity. Hey, hi goddess. Hey everybody. So 2025, we released, we let go. And don't mind if you're still in that releasing and let going stage, because honestly, it's not the real new year. The real new year comes around in spring. But so if you see that you're literally still releasing, letting go, still in transition with things, you know, getting yourself together, it's okay. You're still in the winter time. You're meant to shed. You're meant to release. You're meant to let go. And with that comes, you know, growth and whatnot. So right now I'm releasing relationships with people, expectations with people, and I'll tell you guys why. Things that no longer serve me in a way that, you know, that just gives me chaos instead of peace. If it's not serving my peace, I'm letting it go, right? So where am I going with this? So I'm going to let you guys know of a story as I'm getting ready. Excuse me, I'm trying to find my brush. As I'm getting ready. So there was a friend, right, that I had. And I'm no longer friends with that friend. And I'm only saying this because somewhere out there, and I speak for the people who try to have their voice taken away, who literally haven't stepped into their power of releasing people and continuously was getting backstabbed, robbed, manipulated, everything, right? I'm gonna speak for those people. Say her name, okay. I'm going to basically speak my piece and let it go, right? And I'm gonna speak for the people that didn't have a voice but want to have a voice. So I have, me and my father of my child have a mutual friend, right? And this is not going to be about her. What this is going to be about me understanding not to allow people in my life that don't value me anymore. Stop allowing people to gaslight me into thinking that they actually care about my feelings and emotions, but they actually don't. Please be that person. So let's get into it. So, and I don't know why he told her to do that. He says, for one, this is what he told me around, the new year. He told me not to tell her. He told me that he didn't want me to know because, one, he didn't want to stress me out. That's the first thing he says, which I believe is completely bullshit. The second thing was that he didn't want me to sabotage the relationship that they have going on. Oh, wow. Janae's such a sabotager. Oh my God, let's not tell her because she's going.
So, for those of y'all who do not know, apparently, Solar, aka Courtney, aka Sir Capilot, aka Nature Boy Jr., has been shopping around for a girlfriend within Janae's circle of friends. And this is not the first time that he's done that. As you all recall, he was shopping around for a girlfriend in Janae's circle of friends when he landed on Velvet and ultimately had a child with Velvet. Now, he's got his sights set on Sunflower, which in my opinion, to be honest with y'all, I personally feel like Sunflower is a catfish. I personally feel like, because old girl has never really cammed up anywhere. So I'm like, I don't know. The jury's out for me as to whether or not Sunflower is a man or a woman or a train. I don't even know what she is. And it just boggles my mind because wasn't Sunflower dating Pure at one time? Wasn't she Pure? Wasn't she with Pure? Wasn't she his wife? Like, what? This just let's continue, y'all.
Janae's such a sabotager. Oh my God, let's not tell her because she's going to like sabotage us before we even hit off the ground running. It's funny to me. It's funny. It's hilarious because it's like you always get me wrong, but you know what? Let me go ahead and be that little devil you think that I am, right? Did you hear that guy was locked up? Hey Sage, how you doing, my love? I don't care about him. I don't care about him. Someone did tell me. I don't really care. He's not in my forefront. So let me tell you the situation, and you guys tell me what's going on, like what you guys believe, and what did I do wrong, what they do wrong, any of that. Who's wrong in this situation? Our mutual friend, Sunflower, gets deep with my baby father. They chose not to tell me about it, and then they post each other online, right? I saw it, but I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, no, she would never do that because she told me she would never date him. Mind you, I did ask if she would ever date him. This was in the past because like I did feel something. I saw something and God told me to ask. And she said, no, never. I would never do that to you. I would never do that. I don't see him in that way, you know. And plus me and her would talk and she was always encouraging me in his relationship. Maybe we should always be together. I want you guys to be together, this and that and the third. I'm just letting you guys know this because this is how people work, and foul people work. You know, you have to see the snakes in the grass, okay? Let me be the one to tell you, you have to see the snakes in the grass and don't try to ignore the red flags, you know? Mind you, this is all happening. And so when they decide to talk and not tell me about it, and then they post each other online, and I'm looking at it because someone brought it to my attention because I don't follow him. He had me blocked, all that stuff. I don't follow them. One thing I said was she would never do that. She would never do that because why would she do it? She told me she would never do that. I was wrong. Let's see. And then moving forward, what happened after that, after I saw that, you know, I didn't call her, I didn't approach her, I just left it completely alone. I didn't say anything. Hey
everyone, I have another great read. I didn't expect this book to resonate with me the way it did. It doesn't tell caregivers how to do things right. Instead, it understands the love, exhaustion, and quiet strength it takes to keep showing up. What struck me most is how real and relatable it feels. If caregiving has touched your life, this book is worth reading. Available now on Amazon.
I just let her leave me alone. I didn't say anything. She haven't reached out to me, nothing. But still, underneath my posts and comments and whatever, when I'm going through something like the citizen thing that happened, she's underneath my video saying, I heard what happened about, this and that, sister, don't let.
This is what Sunflower commented under Janae's video about citizen hopping in her DM on Instagram. Mind you, this was very recent. I was just contacted about what's going on. Nay, take a deep breath, reevaluate, regroup, chin up, adjust your crown. Love you, sister. Don't let a parasitic man take you back down that path. Some men have nothing better to do but disrupt a queen's peace, keeping queens against each other. They know who to play with and who not to play. You are my star, sister. One thing I will not condone is a grown man cyberbullying my goddaughter mother. Protect your peace, stay focused.
That happened, she's underneath my video saying, I heard what happened about, this and that, sister, don't let these people da-da-da-da. Mind you, she's talking to my baby father.
Snakes don't hiss anymore. They call you things like babe, baby, bro, sis. They even call you friend. My advice to you is to keep your discernment on high, because snakes ain't what they used to be.
Mind you, she's talking to my baby father. So I'm literally trying to figure out what's going on in my mind right now. So basically, they got together, did not tell me about it. So basically, they got together, did not tell me about it. Or they're courting. They're courting. Not talking, courting. Intimately. Not telling me about it. And when I asked my baby father about that one particular post, because I still didn't know they were courting each other. Literally, he says, yeah, we've been intimately talking for this and that and a third. And
so y'all, peep game. As soon as Janae opened up about the foul sugar honey iced tea that her so-called friend, the alleged godmother of her daughter, and her baby daddy, Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Sir Capalot, a.k.a. Deadbeat Daddy, did to her, all of a sudden, this chick hops on social media and she had this to say.
There's no thoughts to give. Him and I on the opposite side of the world. We're just friends. I mean, she told off on herself when lied about me posting his bond in San Diego. For clarity, I did not post nor co-sign anyone's bond. I don't live in the USA and was not physically present to sign my signature on any documents. I have a job clocking out from that, can vouch for my location the time his bond was posted. She's getting legal court papers sent to her grandmother house for verifiable defamation to my character, harassing me through third parties, and false accusations. That's all need to be said and done on my end. Appreciate this video because it will be used against her in the court of law.
Y'all notice how she not refuting the fact that she was a snake, that she did some foul sugar honey iced tea to somebody she claimed to be a friend, a sister to. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all peep that, right? And then the next thing is defamation of character for what? Janae told the truth, so help her God. She let it be known that you went behind her back for no reason, clearly, but you felt the need to go behind her back and get with her baby daddy. She gonna try to talk about some, we're just friends. Child, Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Sir Capalot, a.k.a. baby daddy, deadbeat daddy, done already told it. He already told Janae that y'all are seriously courting. And what you scared of? You scared of the fact that people might realize that you the same chick that was actually calling yourself Pure, aka Justin's wife, just a few years ago? You don't want people to realize that you a homie hoe? Or maybe you don't want people to realize that you probably been after Solar for a minute now. Wasn't you the one that called CPS on Velvet? I'm just saying. I don't know, y'all. I feel like this chick has been obsessed with Solar for a long time, and she befriended Janae for the sole purpose of getting closer to him. And I can't even wrap my mind around what she sees in Solar, because he ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. And he ain't trying to find a pot or a damn window. He's comfortable with being a bum and a deadbeat father.
For this and that and a third. And I told him, I only brought that post to his attention because me and him was having an intimate conversation. Me and him was, talking on New Year's Eve or New Year's, and he was trying to, hash out everything, and just because he haven't talked to me nor his daughter in over a month since I cut him off of my phone line.
So you mean to tell me that Solar, aka Courtney, aka Sir Capalot, aka Baby Daddy, Deadbeat Daddy, has not spoken to his child for a whole month because he was mad that Janae took him off of her phone line? So you also mean to tell me that this man didn't even have enough money to get his own cellular service? Child, Sunflower done got her a prize.
Since I cut him off of my phone line. I'm giving you guys all context, okay? So it's been over a month that he calls me on New Year's. I'm like, okay, what's going on? He's hashing out everything and trying to tell me everything. We're being vulnerable and honest and transparent with each other like we always are. And I asked him about that post. I'm like, okay, well, are y'all dating? He says, well, we have been courting. And we have been courting for some time now. And I'm like, okay. It would have been nice to have been known about it. It would have been nice to know about it, right? If that was who she thinks, his brother, right? Brother. No. Confirmation. Come on, man. Y'all need to, any woman that calling your man brother and you're not close like that, even if you try, oh my God, I don't even know. Because even if you're close, they could still be trying to take your man. And he's not my man. Trust me, he's not my man, but he's my ex. So that means still off limits. Go cold, right? No, there's none of that. We're going to get to that in a second. Anyway. So I asked about it. He said they've been courting for a while. I said I would have liked to know about it, and I will tell her that too. So I said, yeah, you guys owe me a conversation. Then after, he says, okay, we talked about everything. We talked about a lot on New Year's, by the way, and he was trying to get back with me on New Year's. Basically.
No shade, Janae, but he was trying to get back on your phone plan. That's what he was trying to do. He wanted his cell phone back. He wanted to become one of your dependents, one of your adult dependents again. Child, listen. Janae, if you give Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Sir Capalot, a.k.a. Baby Daddy, Deadbeat Daddy, another chance, I'm going to be highly, and I mean highly disappointed in you.
He was trying to get back with me on New Year's, basically. And I'm just like, well, ain't you with Sunflower? You can do that with Sunflower. Mind you, I'm always bringing the conversation back to Sunflower because I'm respectful. I said, oh, no, you said you were dating Sunflower and this and that. Mind you. But he's still trying to get back with me. Okay. All right. But, because he's a polygamous male, right? That's what he says.
So he's a polygamous man. Oh, okay. Now, I just want to know, I'm curious. This is just curiosity. Where would Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Sir Capalot, a.k.a. Deadbeat Daddy, Baby Daddy, house himself and his wives? Are they going to be moving from pillow to post like he's doing right now? Is he going to settle at his mama house in that bedroom? Or is what, he going to take y'all to that gallery that he's staying at from time to, like, I just want to know, like, and how he going to feed y'all? Because he ain't got no job. So how y'all going to eat? Like, how's this going to work in his mind and his polygamous relationship? Inquiring minds want to know.
Because he's a polygamous male, right? That's what he says. Mind you, I'm telling you guys this because I want you to understand. Ain't no way no one's going to do this and get away with it. Ain't no way I'm going to continuously be a nice fucking person, very nice and very reserved and all this stuff, and people keep fucking me over. No, I'm calling it out. No one gets to do this to Janae in 2026 because he's did the same exact thing twice with two women I was friends with. He's did the same exact thing twice with two women I was friends with.
This is Channels Television's breaking news.
Janae, I hate to break it to you, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but neither one of them females was your friends, because a real friend ain't gonna be checking for your man, whether he's your current man or your ex. Those women were your frenemies, okay? Know the difference.
With two women I was friends with. So now you guys get to keep me accountable to see if, Janae, if you ever go back to him, what are you doing? Janae would never go back to him. Janae would, and it's cordial for our daughter. The reason why I'm already having a only type of relationship with him is for our daughter. Anyone who needs to hear that, okay. The reason why I have a relationship with him is only for our daughter at this point, because both of them do not respect me nor value me, but still want to say that they do. I'm tired of the gaslighting. It makes me feel confused. It makes me feel conflicted when people are saying that they love me but treat me a different way. So mind you, he's trying to get back with me on New Year's. And so he told Sunflower to contact me and schedule a conversation with me, because I told him that's what I would want. So
I ain't even finna hold y'all, like, but why would you need a conversation, Janae? There is no conversation to be had. They did what they did, and that's it, that's all.
And schedule a conversation with me, because I told him that's what I would want. So she gets back to me and she's like, yeah, let's schedule a conversation, whatever. And I'm telling her, well, I'm busy these days and that. And she's like, okay, well, when do you want to reschedule? Mind you, I'm doing all this stuff. I'm literally doing all this stuff. I'm busy as fuck. And my stuff got imported back from Arizona. I'm literally taking care of my daughter all the time. So I didn't really have time nor the emotional patience, or I wasn't concerned with having the conversation right then and there when she wanted, when it was scheduled. But then time went on and I'm thinking to myself, wait, hold on. I don't need a conversation with them. What am I conversating for? What am I giving them more of my energy for? I don't need a conversation with them. What am I conversating for? What am I giving them more of my energy for? They can be happy together. Leave them.
Exactly.
That nigga, he didn't give a about yours when he was lying, cheating, being inconsistent, and putting you last. His feelings. Fuck to talk for. Fuck to hear him out for. It ain't shit to hear, nigga. Disappear. It's time to focus on you. It's time to pour all the energy you've been pouring into that hoe ass nigga, to that bare minimum ass relationship, into yourself. Level up.
Giving them more of my energy for. They can be happy together. Leave them alone. That's what they chose. Okay. But it just costs the friendship, because now I don't trust them. I don't trust her. I don't trust him. It's okay. Because they snaked me. That's how I feel. Now, the opinion of the word snaked, you guys let me know if I was snaked or not. But that's how I felt. I felt I was snaked. So I told her, you know what? Sorry, I've been busy. I'm going to just leave it alone. I told her now that I think about it, I don't need a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Now fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
About it, I don't need a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And you guys just enjoy each other. And I left it alone. Why? Why did I say just enjoy each other? I'll tell you why. Because, for one, I genuinely wanted him to move on with somebody who actually loved him. And I say that with my heart because I know how much he's been through. I know how much I've been through. I deserve love, and I believe everyone deserves love. So if it's genuine, I want it for him. That's what I prayed for. So if she presented herself as that, being if she was my friend or not, I would have loved to know. And my nose is getting so red. I would have loved to know. Then okay. If that's what God presented, and I leave it into God's hands, that's what God presented. But at least I would have liked to know if you guys valued my loyalty, my friendship, my feelings, any of that.
Now, Janae, I know you already know that they do not value you at all. And you're doing the right thing by retracting your energy and allowing them to have each other. Now, real quick, y'all, before we continue, I just want to ask y'all, do y'all like the new pic? That's me right there. I put my face into this model using AI. Ain't that cool? It's crazy what AI could do these days. But also, let me take care of a few housekeeping items. If you haven't already tapped in, please go on ahead and hit that like button for me one time. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing today. Be sure to set your notifications to all so that you're notified when I go live or add new content.
My loyalty, my friendship, my feelings, any of that. Because I understand how genuine people can. And I saw it coming. That's why God told me to ask her like months ago. I saw it coming, but I just wanted to ask. Because God, for some reason, placed a gift within me that I'm able to pick up and see past and through a lot of things and pick up on things that people try to hide from themselves. And that's why I do tarot. But God gives me that ability. So I tend to ease that into it. You know, I try to ease that ability into my conversations, especially if I genuinely love someone or care about them, because I want them to understand themselves. So I would have liked to know. So I prayed for that for him. That's why if it was her.
Have you checked out our new merch? Support the Medaya movement, where comfort is our main goal. Let your wardrobe be a reflection of your finesse and personal flair. With every thread woven with care, our apparel is designed to not just look great, but feel great too. We believe in celebrating every body type with our diverse range of stylish, high-quality clothing. We are not just selling merch, we're curating confidence, ensuring you step out in style every single day. Experience the blend of fashion-forward trends and timeless classics in our collections. And with our inclusive sizing, you'll find the perfect fit that makes you feel confident and fabulous. Embrace the Medaya movement experience today. Shop now. The link is in the bio.
To know. So I prayed for that for him. That's why if it was her, I'm like, okay, that's his type. You know, that she seems like she really genuinely cares about him. She sent him money to help post bail. Like she sent him money to help post bail. Like, you know, those type of she
Now, I hope y'all peep game. Remember, early on in this video, I showed y'all the screenshot where Sunflower actually said that Janae lied on her. She never signed her name to post any type of bail for him. Janae said in her live stream that Sunflower sent money to help with his bail, okay? His mom had the majority of the money and Sunflower came in with the rest. So she just trying to find any which way to discredit Janae for public opinion purposes. But regardless of what she trying to say on Beyonce's internet, she still foul as hell for what she doing, for what she did actually to someone she claimed was her friend.
To help post bail, like, those type of, she came through for him, and this was somebody, I actually liked too. So I was like, okay, if it was her, cool. But it was the fact that I wasn't told, it was hid, and not just that, they made me try to make me feel like I was wrong for feeling how I felt, for not wanting to engage with them. That's the type of person, I'm very pure in that way. I would want love for somebody because I want love for myself. I want love for all. But it's just like, I feel like he wanted me to be upset that they were talking. Because he admitted that when he posted, remember you guys remember that post when they posted each other on their story? When he posted that, he admitted he did that to hurt me too. He admitted it. Let me put my red wine because it's getting there. So just to keep me accountable, guys, no fuckery in 2026. No fuckery in 2026. No fuckery in 2026. No fuckery in 2026. No.
This year, I'm in my flow. Fuck anything that'll help me grow. Fake friends, shiesty hoes. I'm letting all that bullshit go. No negative energy on my ship.
No fuckery in 2026. No one gets to do this to me ever again. So I told her I didn't want to talk anymore. And what else happened? I have screenshots, but I don't want to go back to the screenshots. Basically, I told her I didn't want to talk. Have a nice day. Y'all enjoy each other. She says something around the lines, well, she only reached out because Courtney told her to reach out. My baby father told her to reach out. That's the only reason why she reached out. Right? So she's still calling me sister.
You can feed a snake, love a snake, respect a snake. You can even pray for a snake. It doesn't matter. The snake is still going to bite.
Right? So she's still calling me sister in the midst of this. And I'm like, okay, respectfully, don't call me sister. I'm not your sister. Sisters don't do this to each other. Don't call me sister. I'm not your sister. Sisters don't do this to each other. And I'm trying to really just speak my piece without being combative, because I'm not fighting over no man. I'm not fighting over him. If that's what you want to be, if that's what you want to be, cool. If that's what he wants to be, cool. We're not fighting over that. What I'm trying to get you guys to understand is, if you guys were saying you guys thought about my feelings, then you guys, the actions would have been to talk to me, not hide it from me. And I think I have a right to feel this way. Like, I feel like what you did was a snake move. So she's trying to message me and stuff like that. I tell her to have a nice day, because I'm busy. I don't have time for whatever she's trying to tell me. Whatever. Was Safa when I was with Pert? Yeah. Was Safa when I was with Pert? Yeah. They are.
Now, I know some people do not remember who Pure, aka Justin, is. But he is a guy that was in the cult along with Janae, Solar, and the rest of the cult members. Sunflower was never actually in Carbonation, but she seems to have just always been like close to carbonation in some way, shape, or form. Now, I'm going to go ahead and insert this clip for those of you who need a refresher on who Pure, aka Justin, is.
Peace, reflection. Welcome back. This is Warrior Pure. This is Warrior Pure. The Christ conscious is...
So I ran that back to show you guys that in 2018, the men were referring to themselves as warrior, whatever their cult name was. And over time, it changed from warrior to student to disciple.
This is Warrior Pure. The Christ conscious is something that you should take very, you should be vigorous about it. A lot of vigor. Breathe. Breathe into your diaphragm. You will never know everlasting life until you learn how to breathe. Breathe. This life is, you're borrowing it. And when you leave, you will only be able to take with you the experiences that you were able to learn from. Think about that, reflection. Get back. Peace, reflection. So that 24 hours pretty much is like 14, 15 hours right now, you feel me? Put the Christ on your name. Put the Christ on your name, bro. Like, we came to bring a sword, you feel me? We came to bring certain people.
Now, I want you guys to understand and realize that he was telling the people that view them and watch them and follow them to put the Christ on their name. Because what Nature Boy would do was he would have his followers put by nature, the Christ, avatar, or something to that effect to kind of gauge his audience. Somewhat to see who, it's kind of like his sick game of Simon Says. Let's see who in the crowd will go ahead and conform to simply, a simple thing is like, changing their screen name to match ours. And then let's go to the next level of Simon Says to see how I can further indoctrinate and manipulate these people, with the Christ or with the by nature on their name.
Like, we came to bring a sword, you feel me? We came to bring certain people against certain people, because we know that people aren't what they seem to be. People aren't who they seem to be. You feel me? Everything is energy. And if you're not looking at the energy for what it is, then for what it truly is, for the sacred purpose of what it is, then you're missing out on what life is. The first part of what life is. Second of all, y'all need to respect the honorable commander-in-chief of this earth plane, my higher self, my Lord and Savior, my higher self, my Lord and Savior. Y'all need to respect reflection chief. He's not done.
So now, within a matter of days, because the first clip that you saw was in November, right? I think November 7th. This clip is from November 11th. And within a matter of days, Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Life in Prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, a.k.a. Chief Mace Face, has this man proclaiming that that Nature Boy is his Lord and Savior. Child.
My Lord and Savior. Y'all need to respect reflection chief. He's not done anything to harm you, to bring any ill will or ill intent upon you. It's not even like that, bro. It's a trip how you could just hear something that someone says and take it as this person is no good for me, when they haven't said anything to you, really, anything directly towards you. Really think about that. This entity, this soul is streaming through, is trying to push you forward, trying to push you into a more divine place. Think about that. I love my self-reflection. Peace reflection. This is Master Teacher Pure. I wanted to talk about Dex, and Dex is demonic.
I ain't even finna hold y'all. I forgot when he had them calling themselves a master teacher. So it went from student, warrior, master teacher, and then disciple, and basically worshipers. You know what I'm saying? That was the evolution of Nature Boy's followers. And to my historians, am I missing any of the titles that they've held over the years? Please let me know. Put it in the comments. Y'all, while I have you, please be sure to hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Now let's get back.
This is Master Teacher Pure. I wanted to talk about Dex, and Dex is demonic energy exchange. It can create blockages within your physical manifestation of your body, and also mental masturbation.
Aye. What? Look. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. Huh? They ain't talking about none. Aye.
Also mental masturbation, where you're just, you're getting information uploaded constantly, but you're not applying it to your life. First, I want to give all praise and reverence to the most honorable Master Chief Eligio. First, I want to give all praise and reverence to the most honorable Master Chief Eligio, who sparked my mind and enlightened me to the Christ conscious. So we talk about Dex.
No shade, y'all, but to be honest with you, these people was down bad. They had to be down bad if they felt like Nature Boy enlightened them or sparked them towards Christ consciousness. Like, no. I was watching. He wasn't sparking them towards no Christ consciousness. He was playing mind games in order to manipulate and overtake their mind, their bodies, their souls, and their spirits. And with a lot of them, he was extremely successful.
The Christ conscious. So we talk about Dex, and a lot of people don't know that when it comes to diet, other reflections of you, other people are the greatest diet, and you have to be aware of your surroundings at all time. When it comes to awareness, once you're aware, you'll be able to discipline yourself to pay attention and give all your focus to things that actually serve you for the better, for not just being good to you in the moment, not just being good for your senses, but killing you on the inside. Actually being good for you. Things that will add to you, make you stronger, more positive. I know for me personally, holding on to things that no longer serve me, lower self thought forms that are no longer good for me, no longer good for my mind and leveling up the way that I do, it could lead to blockages, sicknesses in my body, actual injuries, because of my placements, where my planets are placed and what houses that they're in. And it can also lead to anxiety and frustration, which causes all of the sicknesses, because it's psychosomatic. Whatever you believe will manifest. It will, through the placebo effect, it will become more and more real. The more that you fester. So you don't want to hold anything in. You always want to be constantly working on your self-reflection. Hair carbonation, hair carbonation, hair carbonation, hair carbonation. There is no way to avoid or ignore your problems. We don't ignore problems here. We find the solution. We look for solutions, and that helps us master ourselves. And that way we're able to get back to being happy. We don't hold things in. We don't hold grudges. We don't fall into the 7 deadly sins. You know.
The 7 deadly sins are pride, excessive self-importance, arrogance, or believing you're above others.
You can look me dead in my eye, feel my answer through the phone. I don't care. Yeah. I'm glad I'm in front of how many of them in my game and anything that I do. Now you definitely professing the kingdom, bro. Already, and it's being recorded already. How about you, Solar?
At the end of the day, everybody's gonna look up to us. As for
it doesn't matter about that.
Being the most intelligent ones.
No. What it pledge your allegiance to me?
That's the 3.
Who does your soul belong to?
I3, the Most High I3. 3 God.
Who is your God?
3 God, right here.
Who?
You my God.
Exactly. Who's your God?
You are my God, I3.
Who is your God?
You my God.
I3.
I3.
Oh, Musa, you've been here the longest. Huh?
Yes.
Who's your God?
You're my God, I3.
That's a fact. Who's your God?
You are my God, I3.
Absolute 3.
Absolute 3. Hey, you my God, I3. You my God.
Period.
Greed and intense desire for wealth, power, or possessions beyond what's needed.
You my God.
Period.
Pyramid.
That's right, pyramid. And ain't no half stepping, cause we're the 3-3 crew. Hey, and guess what? And I'm tired of motherfuckers not respecting me as an individual. Gods have rights too. And that's why I came to America, and that's why I was born here, because I knew I would have the right to be a cult leader. That's what they call it. That's what they call us now. God's cult leaders. But I'm not like other cult leaders. I'm actually God. I'm not a cult leader that's saying I'm a medium to, no. I'm God. We inside of
Lust, uncontrolled sexual desire or craving. Envy, resentment, or jealousy towards someone else's success, possessions, or qualities.
Smile, and then after that it was just straight dick and balls and mouth. So I just want to know what's your motive by calling him that, giving him that compliment.
Wait, hold on. So you said you put your penis in his mouth?
In mouth and asshole.
See,
various
if
times,
me and you was together, I
condom.
would never let you do that. You would have to do my shit. I would do you. I'm not gay. I would do you. I'm not gay if I do you.
And you can.
I'm gonna do
and
you.
can.
Not, listen,
that does not make you gay at all.
I'm not agreeing to you putting nothing in
You're
my
not
mouth.
gay.
I'm gonna do you because
No, you don't got
I'm
to.
just saying, if we was
You
in a
can.
relationship, I would be on
Absolutely.
top. Is what I'm saying to you.
Yes.
You would
And
get
that's
treated
fine.
like a
And you can put it in
female.
my mouth. I would never. Yeah, you're not gay, and exactly that makes
No,
you.
I'm not gay.
You can
That
put it in my
don't make
mouth.
you gay.
No, no, at all.
At all.
At all. That's a
Long
straight
as
man.
you on top,
That's right.
you're not gay.
That's yes. True.
The bottoms are gay.
And around my mouth. That's
Females
right.
and the bottoms
That's
are
right.
gay.
Yes.
Females are.
This is a
Nigga,
smart
come
man.
on. Long as you're on top, you're not gay.
That's right. That's right. So you would be doing me in my mouth and around my throat.
If that was the
Yes,
situation,
that's right. He's a smart man.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I would treat you like
And
I
I'm
would
okay
treat
with
my
that.
woman.
Wow.
Gluttony, overindulgence, or excess, especially with food, drink, or consumption in general.
So, let's try to do it. Know you,
No they, no their, them. It's I, oneness, I and I. That's it. And when you start speaking like that, for real, you'll start to feel it when you look at people.
Cheers. Cheers.
Now, I'm at number 5 of the 7 deadly sins. And as you can see, Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief Life in Prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, has a problem with actually indulging in the 7 deadly sins. As a matter of fact, at the Arbor Chase house, we saw a lot of weed and a lot of Hennessy. Prior to that, we did see a lot of vegan wine, but I think he was leaving all of the other illicit substances off the internet for the moment. But I think he actually brought the weed to light as a recruitment tool. If you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, younger people may gravitate more because the cult smokes weed. So I think he was using that as a tool to attract more followers and more recruits for him to actually abuse. So Bump, whatever Pure, aka Justin, was trying to say in his little video back in 2019. I just took this little segue because I just thought that was hilarious when he said it. But I'm not even going to go into number 6, which is wrath, because if you've been watching, you already know. The other one, number 7, is sloth, which is laziness and also lack of responsibility. Okay? Lack of responsibility is he had a responsibility to these young, impressionable people that he misled and actually is still currently misleading. So I had to dip out of the introduction of Pure to address this here at Carbonation. We do not violate or indulge in the 7 deadly sins, bull, sugar, honey, iced tea. Ciao. Now, let's go back to Pure's introduction, short clip, jogging people's memory as to who he is, so we can hop right back into Janae's live stream where she telling everything about Solar and Sunflower, trying to play in, around, and all up in her face, but she ain't having it.
We don't hold things in. We don't hold grudges. We don't fall into the 7 deadly sins. We don't envy each other secretly. We don't hold secrets. We don't do things like that. And Babylon allows you to do that. That's why you want to get out of Babylon. You feel me? I love my self-reflection. Peace.
Was Sunflower when I was with Pert? Yeah, she the one that was with Pure. And that's how we all knew each other, from the cult situation, right? So, I basically just left it alone after that, or tried to. I tried to leave it alone after that, but then comes my baby father, right? He tries calling me. I didn't answer. I'm busy. Then he's like, you guys want to hear what he said? I'll pull it up.
Now, Janae already know over here at the Medea Movement, we love a good old receipt now. Go on ahead and pull it up, child.
I'll pull it up. He basically tried to start it off all good, but knowing him, I know that whenever he tries to start it off good, it's not going to be good because you're trying. Play the recording, okay? I'll play the recording, okay? I'll play the recording. Let me see if I can find it. Come on me with the journey, because I'm going to show you guys the manipulation and the audacity. Since people want to have the audacity with me, I'll have the audacity in 2026. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm talked to, how I'm treated. Just ain't right. Let me see if I can find this shit. Thank God for MacBooks. So he messaged me, and he was saying something around the lines of, let's see. I don't let her watch Cocomelon, but I don't know why she's watching Cocomelon. Okay, let's see. No, that's me. Okay, let's see.
I can hear the paper.
Nope. You ever think that you might have a control? Nope. That's not either. Let me see if I can find this shit. There we go.
Hey, I just wanted to call to check on you, see if you're okay. There's plenty of things to say to you. There's plenty of things to say to you, but I wanted to make sure you're okay first.
Can y'all hear it?
I don't want to jump the gun and start saying things that could possibly be inaccurate or hurtful or anything like that. But I will be transparent in telling you that when you decided to cut communication with me and speak and commit yourself and your loyalty to another man while we have a child together, Janae, I'm allowed to move forward. And it's not your choice. It's not your prerogative who loves me and who I love. It's your loss. It's your loss. The moment you...
Solar, aka Courtney, aka Sir Capalot.
You have lost your mind. You have lost your mind. You have lost your mind.
Like for real, he has lost his entire mind. Because right before he goes into telling her that she don't have no choice in the matter of who loves him and who he loves and who he decides to be with, he said that it's her fault because she decided to go ahead and have a relationship with another man, even while being the mother of his child. Like, dude, Janae moved on, clearly. Based on what you just said, she moved on. So now it's time for you to move on. I don't think that he realizes how foul he is and how trifling he is and how dusty he is. Because why couldn't you find a woman outside of Janae's circle of friends? And low key, y'all, no shade, no tea. I believe that he is going into her circle of frenemies to find a homie hoe that will accept him just to be vindictive and just to try to hurt Janae. But like he said, she had moved on already. So I don't even understand what this voice message is about. That's why I say he done lost his mind, y'all. He done lost his mind. He really got the nerve to be sitting up here talking about some, it's your loss. Solar, aka Courtney, aka Sir Capalot. You really need, instead of doing this stupid voicemail to Janae, who clearly could care less about what you got to say right now, you could have spent this time filling you out an online job application, finding you a job so that you can actually provide some type of support for your children. You can actually find yourself some stability. You could go on ahead and buy you some clothes instead of borrowing clothes from Leo and Pure and all of the other people that you come across. Come on now. Adulting started a long time ago, Solar. Your adulting needed to be like, a couple of years back. Especially after you got out of that situation with you trying to smuggle them drugs across the country. Like, come on, man. You got to do better.
The moment you choose to be with another man, I'm a polygamous male. I'm a polygamous male. I'm a polygamous male. I've always have been. And the women that I'm with, they're the ideal women. It's enough of this victim mentality of you being snaked. Nobody's hurting you, Janae. You're hurting yourself. And pushing away the people that I love and that love me is not going to make your life better. Pushing away the people that love you, that love our family, is not going to make things better for you. You need to check yourself at this point. We are not the problem, Janae. Everybody that loves me is not a problem. Janae, you decided to leave every single time. And you decide to talk to other men every single time. And you choose them over me every single.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but like something is definitely very wrong with Solar, aka Courtney, aka Sir Capalot, because this situation has nothing to do with how many times Janae has kicked his broke behind to the curb. It has nothing to do with that. Solar, aka Courtney, aka Sir Capalot, Janae deserves a good man. A man that is willing and able to provide for her and her child. And if that's not you, then yes, she will leave you every time. She will choose a man who has some ambition about himself. A man who wants to build something aside from a harem of women who ultimately become homeless because you're homeless. Like, bro, he tripping. Y'all see the expression on her face? It looks like this, y'all. It looks like this right here.
And another motherfucking thing. Stop lying like we fell out. You did some lame ass, weird ass, shady ass, snake ass shit behind my back and I stopped fucking with you. That's it, that's all.
Every single time. And you choose them over me every single time. You have no right to feel snaked. I am the one who's at the loss here fighting to be with his daughter while you flirt with other men. Enough is enough. You owe this girl an apology. Enough is enough. You owe this girl an apology.
Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Our apology, y'all.
You need to go make up with her. You need to go make up with her.
Apology. Period.
We are your friend. We are looking out for your well-being. We are your friend. We are looking out for your well-being. We care about you. We love you. You can't keep pushing away everybody that loves you because you don't know how to accept it. And then you go try to find it somewhere.
Oh, hell no. I'm about to tweak in this bitch, bruh. I'm about to start tweaking in this bitch, bruh.
How to accept it. And then you go try to find it somewhere else with some new random people that all of a sudden you're in love with. And you get married to on day one. Janae, everything you wanted has been right in front of you the whole time and you keep pushing it away. That's a you problem. People are not snakes.
Hey,
get over yourself in that sense.
Oh, I gotta get over myself.
You owe this girl an apology. She loves you and cares about you, and so do I. You owe this girl an apology. She loves you and cares about you, and so do I.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Cares about you, and so do I. It's the only reason why I'm saying this to you. I don't know what's going on your side. I don't know if there's something you need to express. I don't know if there's something you need to say. But you better say it. Because the way that you're treating people is not okay. You need to learn unconditional love. And don't say, oh, well, yeah, just go be together. Don't do that. That's not unconditional love. That's you hiding in your traumas, thinking people are doing something to you wrong. That's you acting like people are bad when there's nothing bad about us. You are unjust, Janae.
Okay, so because Janae does not want to join his homeless harem, she's unjust. Boy, bye.
Y'all, we gotta stop getting mad at motherfuckers who can't keep it real with us. Them motherfuckers can't even keep it real with themselves. They literally walk around this bitch lying to themselves every motherfucking day. A walking fucking delusion.
About us. You are unjust, Janae. You are unjust. Pushing away everybody that loves me is not healthy. Anybody that loves me is repeating a cycle. Get over that shit. It's not true. You're lying to yourself and you're living in your shadows. Stop it. Today. You owe this girl an apology. You owe yourself an apology. You owe me an apology. And one day, as long as you keep pushing away people who love me, and as long as you keep pushing me away, you owe our daughter an apology.
No, you owe our daughter an apology. Then don't worry, you will be placed on child support. No, you owe our daughter an apology. Then don't worry, you will be placed on child support. Then don't worry, you will be placed on child support. Coming to apartment complex near you. Your orders, your papers. No, cause this was after, mind you, this was after me just telling Sunflower I don't want to engage. I unfortunately that cost our friendship. That's it. Sunflower runs back and tells him. I told her she was a snake or something like that, or I told her I was being snake because I told her, yeah, I felt like that was a snake move. And this was after, mind you, I placed a boundary. I retracted my energy, and I kept it pushing. Here comes the controlling forces. Hey, you can't do that. You can't retract your energy from us. You're supposed to be continuously giving us narcissistic supply. You're supposed to keep continuously giving us energy. We're supposed to be doing this thing together and be a happy, polygamous family. You better go apologize to her for saying that she snaked you. This man never protected me. This man never protected me. That's why I could have never been with him, because he never protects me. Ever. It's always someone else. When it was Velvet, oh, Janae, she loves me, and you try to push her away. Same thing. Oh, Sunflower cares about you and loves you, and and she loves me, and you're trying to push her away. Bro, these were my friends.
Have you checked out our new merch? Support the Medaya movement, where comfort is our main goal. Let your wardrobe be a reflection of your finesse and personal flair. With every thread woven with care, our apparel is designed to not just look great, but feel great too. We believe in celebrating every body type with our diverse range of stylish, high-quality clothing. We are not just selling merch, we're curating confidence, ensuring you step out in style every single day. Experience the blend of fashion-forward trends and timeless classics in our collections. And with our inclusive sizing, you'll find the perfect fit that makes you feel confident and fabulous. Embrace the Medaya movement experience today. Shop now. The link is in the bio.
You're trying to push her away. Bro, these were my friends, and you chose to fuck with them. No, these weren't my friends. Excuse me. Confirmation. They weren't my friends. Oh, these were my friends, and you chose to fuck with them. No, these weren't my friends. Excuse me. Confirmation. They weren't my friends. They were never my friends. They were never my friends. And I had to understand that, and I had to realize that. So, mind you, this is after I placed up my boundary, retracted my energy, and just basically told them to be happy together. Go be happy. This is the bed you made. Go lay in it. That's all I said. That's all I did. I wanted to show you guys because you guys see the tactics and the mind manipulation and gaslighting. Now, me and her are going back in the DMs, we're back and forth. Basically, because I didn't want to go back and forth with anybody. That's why I chose to retract my energy. But when it comes to the father of my child, I have to respond because I have a child with him, right? No, I don't really have to respond, but I responded because to let him know that I ain't apologizing for shit.
Why would I settle for less when I can have exactly what the fuck I want? Huh?
That I ain't apologizing for shit. For what? Apologizing for what? There was no apologizing towards me, for me. In any of the messages that Sunflower sent, she didn't apologize for nothing. So he's telling me, because he told me this on New Year's, he told her not to tell me. And I'm just like, okay, fine, I understand that, but I don't care if you told her not to tell me or not. She still should have told me if she really valued what we had, our sisterhood. Literally. So you guys let me know if I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Am I wrong? So you guys let me know if I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Am I wrong? Because literally, they try.
You ain't tripping, sis. They playing in your face.
Am I tripping? Am I wrong? Because literally, they try to say, Janae's tripping. You're wrong. You're wrong.
But you're not wrong, though.
Wrong. Literally through the messages, text message. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. So I told him no. Like I don't think you understand. I'm not apologizing so at for this shit. point, if it's not about Azuli, and if it's not about you sending any funds for her or anything, any resources for her, I don't not want to hear it. Going forward, I want you to understand something. I did not make myself a victim. I did not call her a snake. I said it was a snake move. And literally, I just voiced my opinion about the situation. I'm not pushing away anyone that loves me. I'm pushing away people who don't respect me. I'm not pushing away anyone that loves me. I'm pushing away people who don't respect me.
Put some respect on my name. You already know what it is. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
Away people who don't respect me. That's a difference. You can love me and not respect me. Respect I hold dear. And moving forward, I have a say with who I want in my life or not. If I choose not to have Sunflower in my life, that's my prerogative. That's my choice. You don't get to choose that. You still have hurt that I did not choose you. You still have hurt that I did not choose you. I did not choose you for mentee reasons. And I gave you chance after chance. This is not... Oh, let me pause right there. Yeah. I don't understand how it was about me and Sunflower. And he immediately straight into the gun, off the rip, was saying, you left me for another man. You always leave me and flirt with other men. And I'm just like, yo, this is not about you. It's not about you. It's not about you. And that's what leads me to believe he had hidden motives behind this whole thing. It was like a plot just to have them convince me to join their polygamous relationship and we could be a happy family. No, it's not happening, buddy. Not over here. It was never about him. The hell? It was about me and Sunflower, and how I'm just... And you and Sunflower now, you guys have fun, do whatever you guys was about to do. But now you guys want to be mad at me for saying go ahead and be together and I'll be... What did you think was going to happen? What do you think what do you think how I was going to respond? You wanted me, all of us, to be on the phone, all dandy dories, okay, yeah, and be best friends, everyone be best friends? It could have been that way, maybe, but not anymore. It could have been, I would have been fine and happy if I had a conversation and that my feelings was considered. Because I don't want him. I don't want him. So it's just like, if you want to be with him, cool. If you're courting him, because they're not dating now. If they pop out and say they're dating now, it's because they done formed that trauma bond solid, and whatever. They're deep into whatever they want to do, and they're moving their situation forward. They want to be with each other. So if they pop out, y'all will know now. But just make sure you have context behind your situation. It wasn't genuine for me, you know. So I just want to pause that there, because he's trying to say, while you went off to do with other men, I'm just like, yo, like, he was really upset that I told him I'm moving on with my life, and I moved on, and I was dealing with someone else, you know. Have you ever seen her before? I've never in my life met her, but I've catfished.
Catfish means to pretend to be someone else online, usually with fake photos or information.
Seen her before? I've never in my life met her, but I've seen her online and in person, because we were cool, man. We were cool. And I'm like, now I don't want to be cool with you. I don't want to be cool with her, because it's like, I think I have a right to feel that way too. Like, I don't want to be cool with you. It's like, I don't know. It feels like you was never my friend, and you always had feelings for him. You know? And I don't want to assume, because people can genuinely not have feelings for somebody and then develop things. But I don't know. In the text messages, some things don't add up to me. It don't. Because she was just like, I thought you said if I started dating him, you wouldn't get mad. Red flag. Off the plane. It don't matter if I said that or not. That still should have been off limits, if you really cared about my friendship and everything like that. If you didn't really like him like that. So you lying to yourself and lying to me. And I don't want to be around people who lied to themselves, because I don't lie to myself. I've been in situations where I've lied to myself so many times. I'm not like that anymore. I don't want to do that. So it's just like, no, I'm not resonating on that frequency. You know what I'm saying? She said she never met her. Then she says she's seen her in person, so people think she means FaceTime. I've never met Sunflower. No, I've never met Sunflower. I never met her. I don't think I have. No. I've seen her on social media. I've seen her on social media. I know what she looks like, but I've never met her. That's what I meant. I've seen her on social media. Excuse me. I apologize if I didn't make that clear. I'm doing my best to make things clear. So I paused that to say, get back into what I was saying. It was just like, he acts like I never gave him chances. You guys seen how many times I've given this man chances. He's acting like he's never had a chance with me, because I'm always talking to other men and flirting. No, he doesn't remember when I was all about him. But I bet you guys know. I bet you guys remember how I was always about him. How I sacrificed.
Unfortunately, I do remember, Janae. And every single time I was like, why? Like, what is it that she sees in Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Sir Capilat, that I just don't see? And, I mean, back in Carbonation, when he was telling you one thing and leading you on while he was in the relationship with Zoka, and then when it was brought to the forefront, pretending that he wasn't, like, throwing hints that he wanted to be with you. That was weird. Then y'all get out of the cult, y'all together, and then he snakes you alongside Velvet. They go through whatever they went through, and then you gave birth to your baby girl, and he slithered his way back into your life. And again, you gave him another chance after that to be with you. You chance after chance after chance after chance you have given him. But clearly, he has absolutely no gratitude for that. You know why? Because he doesn't want a chance. He just wants you to continue to be his doormat. That's it. That's all.
Remember how I was always about him. How much I sacrificed to be with him. Sacrificed my own womb to give a bear child by this man. Still wasn't enough for him to change or see me as or value me as the goddess that I am. None of that. Can't even value his own daughter because he doesn't do shit for him. So I'm just like, no, I don't. Why would I sit there and go back and forth with these people for what? I don't want him. I want y'all to be good. You guys wanted to be together. You guys wanted to court and get intimate in another way, way past the limits and boundaries that it should have been crossed. So go ahead and do that, but don't expect me to stick around for that. How's that wrong? So she's under the impression that I wouldn't get mad because I wouldn't have gotten upset if I was told. I'm upset because I wasn't told, and also they try to gaslight me. Both of them try to gaslight me into thinking that I'm wrong for feeling how I'm feeling and wanting to retract my energy. So, yeah, let's get back into this. Not about us, but you made it about us. It's about you and her. Go ahead and I keep saying, you guys have a right to be in love. You guys have a right to be genuine in love. I would have liked it if I would have been talked to first. That's the only thing I have a problem with. So if I choose to be like, okay, I don't want this friendship anymore because if you was able to do that, I'm not moving forward to see what else you could do. Then that's my prerogative. That's my choice. You don't force any relationships on me. You don't get to do that. This is my life. I choose to have the relationships I want to have. And moving forward, you cannot talk me into any relationship I choose not to have because I'm protecting myself and my peace. Anyone who does that to anybody, I'm so sorry that you guys don't see the wrong in that, but anyone who does that to anyone without talking to the person first, if you both mutually respect and love me, the conversation would have came instead of fear. But you're talking about love, but you allowed fear to and whatever to get in the space of where I should have been. You allowed fear to conquer your thoughts about...
No, Janae. It had nothing to do with fear. Neither one of them had any fear. Because if they did, they would not have done what they did. Okay? It just wouldn't have happened. It was the fact that they don't respect you. They don't value you. They don't value their friendships or the relationships that you guys have had over the years. This had nothing to do with fear.
Of where I should have been. You allowed fear to conquer your thoughts about how I would have reacted to the situation. If I would have had a conversation with you guys both about it at the first moment, first glance y'all start talking, I would have been cool with it and I would have respected it. But it's not respected on my end because it was no conversation first. Now I already told you I was going to let her know that, but here's my thing. I have a choice in who I want in my life and who I don't. You don't get to just decide that for me. And you don't get to tell me who I am. I'm not pushing away anyone who loves you because I told her, I told you, at least it's genuine this time. Velvet wasn't genuine. At least it's genuine this time. Velvet wasn't genuine. She is. So I'm just like...
I ain't even finna hold y'all. I don't believe that the relationship or courtship or whatever type of ship Sunflower and Solar got going on is genuine. Because, quite honestly, I feel like Solar is doing this to get back at Janae for moving on with her life. And Sunflower is doing it because she's a clout-chasing catfish. I mean, at one point in time, I recall Sunflower was a part of a team of people who despised Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Sir Capulet. So I'm not really sure what's going on, y'all.
Velvet wasn't genuine. She is. So I'm just like, okay, well, cool. Go ahead and have your relationship. I just choose not to engage. That's something that should be respected and it should be honored and it should be literally just understood. So at the end of the day, I didn't do anything to her. I don't owe her any apology.
Now fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
What am I apologizing for? I don't owe you an apology. I don't owe her an apology because I didn't do anything disrespectful, unlike you guys. I didn't do anything disrespectful, and I did not disrespect her. I kept it cordial, I kept it cool, and I told her to enjoy her day. I don't care if you guys love me and all this. There was no respect. And the fact that she doesn't see that, and she didn't apologize for not telling me in the first place, that spoke out more than I ever seen. So I know where I'm at, I know who I am, and I know the love I have in my heart, and I know the love that I have in my being from myself. It tells me to keep a boundary up with y'all, and that's fine. I'm going to listen to myself, I'm going to honor myself, and it has nothing to do with us, Courtney. It has everything to do with y'all. We're not us anymore, and we haven't been a us for a very long time. We're not a us anymore, and we haven't been a us for a very long time. And I hope you don't hurt that girl. I really don't. I really hope you don't hurt that girl. Peace. And that's what I said to him. Okay? Still looking out for her best interest because he's still trying to get with me and all this. I don't know if she knows that, whatever like that. Still looking out, saying, I hope you don't hurt that girl by doing what you're doing with me and trying to get with me and possibly doing this out of spite for me or whatever. I hope you don't hurt that girl. That's what I said. And I'm just like, you know what? This is what it means to have a solid boundary against narcissists or people who want to control the narrative of your life. You never want to give them the power to control anything that you have or dominion in your world. You don't want to give them the power for that because guess what? If you allow them to, they will do it every single time. So that was me placing my foot down and setting a solid boundary that, look, you don't get to do that. You don't get to say, oh, I'm wrong for cutting her off. No, you don't get to say that. I choose what I want to do in my life. You don't get to say that because guess what? I didn't do her wrong, but I felt like I was done wrong. Now, they tried to send me screenshots. Now that you guys know. They tried to send me screenshots about how she really tried to talk to him about talking to me about it. And I read the screenshots. I didn't really read it at first, but I read it later. I read the screenshots. What's going on in the comment box? Goodness gracious. I read the screenshots and everything like that, and she literally was trying to tell him like, yeah, we have a sister bond, so I don't feel right for not talking to her about it and this and the third, right? And that's why he's telling me to apologize because she genuinely did do that or tried to or whatever. And yeah, please don't fight, y'all. Don't fight in my comment box. We're not on that. Even though this is some low vibrational shit, lower than I've been in a while, but we're not fighting in here. So basically they were told, she told me, or he told her not to tell me. And after that, that's all she needed to hear. All she needed to see was, don't say nothing. And she was like, okay, this made me feel so much better. I love you. You're so great. I don't see how anyone can see you as a bad person. I'm just like, that's all it took? That's all it took is that one sentence of saying, don't tell her. Don't say anything, And the reason, which is why I thought I didn't want to stress you out was bullshit. Because the reason he told her is that he didn't want me to sabotage what they had going on. That's the reason why he told her not to tell me. He didn't want me to sabotage it. So all that, oh, we care about your well-being, Janae. Oh, we love you. We care about you. We didn't want to do anything. No, that's bullshit. Please go tell it to somebody who actually can fall for that shit. Because it ain't Janae, and it won't be Janae anymore. Janae's been off of that shit. Janae's been like, nah, I'm starting to see past that. Like, and if Janae wants to retract her energy because of that, whatever. Janae, have you ever had a FaceTime call with Sunflower? No, now that I think about it, no, I don't think we ever had a FaceTime call. No. I don't think we've ever had a FaceTime call. I don't know if she's a catfish though. I don't think she's a catfish. Like, that's something I know I don't think she is. So yeah, like, oh, and then in one of oh my God, I kid you not, she told me she didn't owe me no loyalty, y'all. So I was just like, okay, well, fuck that. I don't know y'all know loyalty either. Y'all being put on blast. How about that? Y'all, because y'all don't get away with this. She said, if anything, I don't owe you any loyalty because I known him first. And I known him for years. Sweetheart, you known him for as long as I've known him. Or even maybe less time. That's not special. What's special is the connections and bonds you cultivate and you keep with people. And the respect that you have with people. That's what's special. But whatever. If you wanted a chance with him, that's all you want. That's all you had to say. Why does that matter, y'all? Well, y'all are so silly. Why does that matter if anyone have seen her face? I don't. As long as I heard her voice, I know she's a real person. And then I think that she's not, I don't think she's a catfish, y'all. I really don't think she's a catfish. But hey, I could be wrong because I've been wrong about a lot of things. One of my best friends tried to warn me about her and I'm like, no, she's really cool. Like, she's really cool. She won't do anything. Mind you, that same best friend tried to warn me about his other baby mother. And I didn't believe her either. I was just like, no, that's my friend. She would never. So no, like, So got a screenshot of her saying she owes me no loyalty because she known him first. I'm just like, okay, whatever. That's all I needed to hear. After that, I was like, okay, even if we had a talk, it wouldn't change anything because he was just trying to get us to talk. Why talk? Talk for what? So they can manipulate me more, so they can change the narrative in my mind so I can change it from what it really is into something that it's not, so it can make them seem more justified for doing what they're doing. It's all good. It is what it is. I just see straight. I see straight through it, and I have a knack for seeing straight through things now that I'm listening to my intuition and I trust it. Because before I wasn't, and now that I have good friends, I had to thank all my friends today for being such great friends in my life, because I do have good friends in my life, and I want to keep those good friends, the ones who won't betray me or backstab me or leave or talk shit about me or leave whenever they want to and just ghost me and try to come back like, oh, I'm sorry. No. I have loyal friends in my life. Okay. And I don't know her at whatever, so I have to make sure I say thank you to those loyal friends. So that is what happened, and I wanted to hear y'all opinion about it now. Let me go ahead and look at the comments, because now I don't really have much else to say. If it anything come up, I'll let y'all know. But there wasn't, like I said, I'm trying to tell you everything that happened. Even the things that I've done that made it seem like it was confusing. Like I said to her, if you guys did get together, I wouldn't be mad. That's what I said. And I honestly felt as if I wouldn't have been mad. Because if God showed it to me, that means it's a possibility. You know? And I'm like, okay, well, So what I think I was doing was picking up on her feelings, her hidden feelings, maybe feelings she was trying to hide from herself. Well, a while ago, and I asked about it.
That girl was never your friend. She just liked being in your light because hers never turned on.
Well, a while ago, and I asked about it. And oh yeah, then she tried to threaten me, saying I don't want to make her an enemy. And I'm just like, yo. And the conversation wasn't even going that way. The conversation, in my opinion, was not even in that way. I haven't threatened her. I haven't cursed her out. Nothing. But she's like, it seems like you're trying to make me into an enemy, which you don't want to do. And I'm just like, is that a threat? What are you doing all that for? Yeah, you being combative and you sound like you're in competition, but I'm not in no competition, sweetheart. There's no competition. Like, I'm not trying to take nobody. You guys are talking whatever. If I wanted him, I could have him. Because if I wanted him, I could have him. Because if I wanted him, I could have him. Because if I wanted him, I could have him. Because he's been asking me. I don't want that. I don't want to go towards his way. What I did want is friendship and genuine, true connection and communication and bond. Didn't get that. So the heck are you saying, oh, I don't want these problems for? I was never her enemy, but she trying to make me one. So I was like, okay, whatever. She'll call the people on you. Be careful. For what? I'm taking care of my daughter over here. She has called the people before. Not on me. But for what? Call what people on me? I'm taking care of my daughter. She's clothed. You want to see her room that I just set up for her? She has toys. She's clothed. She's fed. I just fed her. I'm a wonderful, damn good mother to Courtney's child, who he does not take care of in the slightest. To Courtney's child, who he does not take care of in the slightest. Go ahead. I want them to come then. I want them to come. I do. So they can see how much a damn good mom I am. She's in a home that's provided by my family. Now, God be willing that I can get me and my daughter into our own home. And when it's my turn, y'all better be like, damn, Janae earned that. She really did. Y'all gonna see when it's my turn. Just know that Janae earned that shit. And not even just earn it, she deserves it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, no, like, ain't no one can say nothing about Janae. Janae what? Janae stay in drama? No, drama tries to find Janae. She cuts that shit out. Right then and there. She's like, nope, you don't get to come in and disturb my peace in 2026. And look, I'm gonna put this on blast just so you don't just try to think that you guys can one up or something like that. No, I'm gonna put it on blast so you guys can know you don't get to disturb my peace. And guess what? A community is backing me on it. Absolutely not. You don't get to disturb my peace. Leave me the fuck alone. Because I also, from the kindness of my heart, I said, okay, you guys can call. After all that, after I told them I don't want no communication, I don't want a conversation, none of that, I said, okay, I'm going to show you, I'm going to prove to you, Courtney, that a conversation won't change nothing. So you guys can call. He's thanking me. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. Did not call yet. Had no call. Why? She's probably in her feelings. And because there's nothing else to say. They know I can't be manipulated. They know I can't be controlled. The only people who are scared of CPS is deadbeats. Exactly. Courtney has not done anything for his children. That's the definition of a deadbeat. And I'm going to say it right here. He's a deadbeat. And I'm going to say it right here. He's a deadbeat. He is. And it is what it is. I've supported his dreams. I've gave him the benefit of the doubt. I said, look, he's been through a lot. You know, he just got out of a cult. He just got out of jail. He needs time. He needs this. He's in school. He's a full-time student. But what that leaves me, where does that leave Janae? Still taking care of Azuli Rose, Nevaeh, Noel. still taking care of her by herself, or with the help of family members. Also, the help of his family members. Even his family stepped in and did something about it. Carried his weight. Because he feels as if he don't have to do anything, because whatever he's doing is going to pay off. And I pray it fucking does. Shut me up, give me money, give my child money, give her some extracurricular activity money, give her some daycare money, give her something. Put her in school, give her childcare, give her food, give her something. Not just a $40 Amazon gift card. Not just a $40 Amazon gift card. I appreciate it though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do appreciate it. I did appreciate it. But it's gonna have to be more than that, sir. Shit. So yeah, no, like I agree. Only people who are deadbeats are afraid of CPS. The people who are not doing what they're supposed to be doing are afraid of CPS. Let them people come. Please allow them to come, so they can reward me with $10,000 for being a super mom, doing it. Went through a cult, put a cult leader behind bars. Going through and getting her life back in order, trying to get her life back in order again. Give me $10,000, because we see you trying, sis, and you doing it, girl. Anyway, ain't nothing no one can say about me, and that's on period, because I ain't the same person I was years ago. It says you was in the same place, that gives him no excuse. Right. I mean, granted, I'm a woman, or I don't know. Granted, I had help. Granted, I had help. People like Courtney, he don't know how to solidify his bonds or keep up with them. He will sabotage the bonds that really, really mean certain things, like the ones with his family, so they don't want to help him. And then he had the right to say we're still family and stuff like that. No, family don't do this type of shit, man. So anyway, that's all I have to say about that situation. I refuse to give my energy to anyone that don't respect me moving forward. If in 2026, if it ain't about my child or you sending funds, what are we talking about? We ain't talking about nothing. And that literally, and I really did want like a genuine cool connection with the father of my child, but now I'm just like, fuck that, whatever. Because every single time, anytime that you guys you're wrong, or anytime you feel as if like I'm wrong, you're gonna continuously say, oh yeah, you're wrong for this, you're wrong for that, and you will protect someone else over me every single time. Someone else's feelings, someone else's emotions over mine every single time. You're gonna think about only your own self. You're gonna think about you and only you, and claim, swear to God, that you're thinking about the family, that you're thinking about me and Azuli, you're thinking about us and our future together. Absolutely not. No, you're not. You're only thinking about yourself. You're selfish. You're selfish. And I don't want anything to do with it. He had help too, that's his fault. And he's getting help from her. That's why he's with her. I'm pretty sure that he's with her because she got money. The hell? You getting help from her. That's why he wanna keep her around and shit. And he probably genuinely do like her and stuff like that. But that's one of the reasons why. If he ain't using you, he abusing you. If he ain't using you, if he can't use you for anything, he don't see no use of you being in his life. If he ain't using you, he abusing you. If he ain't using you, if he can't use you for anything, he don't see no use of you being in his life. That's how he works. That's how he works. If you ain't providing nothing, it's a waste of time to talk to you. Shit, I can understand it though, cause I ain't got no time to waste with anybody nowadays. I'm a whole single mom over here, and you know I won't be single for so long. I won't. I'm telling you, when it's my turn and when my man comes in, and trust me, he gonna be fine. Trust and believe me, I'm not gonna have any friends that can even have a thought of getting with him. Because you know why? Because I have more self-respect than that. I won't even attract that anymore. That's why I'm saying 1, 2, 3, release them. Release those type of. Release those type of energies, you know, release anything that made you attract that in 2026. Release any of that. Like you don't need that. You don't need it. I'm a whole fucking goddess out here. I don't need that. So he has seen her, and I don't know if they say, yeah, he has seen her, but they lived together before. Her boyfriend Pure, her boyfriend Pure, or the boyfriend at the time, Pure, and Sunflower, they all lived together at one point. That's how they knew each other. Pure was in the cult, and Pure and Courtney, remember that one episode, quote unquote, that they got in trouble for leaving and wasn't heard back for within hours? That's Pure. Pure was with Sunflower. Sunflower and Pure lived together, and Courtney had no place to go at the time. Went and stayed with them for a time being. Pure and Courtney got into business together. Don't know where that business went or whatever like that, but they know each other from that. Now they're courting because Pure and Sunflower are not together anymore. Yeah, Pure got out of the cult. Yeah, he did. Anyway, that's not about it. It's neither here or there. I'm sure he will burn the bridge with her too. I don't know. I don't care. Hopefully, I mean, I would want at least someone to be there for him, right? My mind. No, whatever.
All right, y'all. If you love speed, smoke, and pure adrenaline, you need to check out this channel, The Token Camaro. This ain't your average car vlog. This is real racing, real skill, and real speed. The creator is an actual race car driver, and he brings you right into the driver's seat. I'm talking 120 miles per hour on the track, tight passes, full throttle pulls, and behind-the-scenes action you won't get anywhere else. If you love racing culture or just want to feel that rush from your screen, this is your spot. So do me a favor. Head over to The Token Camaro, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. Trust me, You'll be hooked from the first lap. Now let's get back to the show.
My mind, no, whatever. The thing is, I was just happy someone was there for him. Because I chose not to be there for him anymore. I literally removed myself from his energy and from my energy. I literally removed him off of my phone plan because for a while I was paying the phone bill. And he was contributing for some time, and then he stopped contributing, and I had to fend for myself while taking care of our daughter.
Okay, guys, so my sound went out on this live stream. I'm not sure why or how. I think it was just a fluke, a glitch. And unfortunately, Janae has since removed this video from her page. So, I mean, she said what she said, and she said a whole lot. And I'm very proud of her for sticking up for herself and retracting her energy from those who no longer deserve it. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Guys, thank you for watching, liking, sharing. Be sure to hit that like button on your way out if you haven't done so already. Also, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing today. Be sure to set your notifications to all so that you're notified when I go live or add new content. Now, I could clip this section out. However, we still have the comments. So let me go ahead and hit that song and play us up out of here. Y'all enjoy the comments. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
For my ex, you can keep that nigga. 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 For my ex, you can keep that bitch. Held a nigga down, shoulda pimped that tree. Rode around town, yeah, you know I'm really lit. Left a nigga ass, so you know I'm getting fit. How the fuck I'm hot, breaking all this ice? How the fuck it shine when it ain't no lights? How I'm so wrong, but it feels so right. How she so mean, but it feels so nice. Bad little baby rapper CB kinda got these niggas waiting on me like a fresh out the county. All these square niggas can't even get around me. All these square niggas can't even get around me. Bitch, I'm back and my ass got bigger.
Courtney, please get your life together for your children, for our daughter. She deserves a healthy father in her life. I will not do this on my own. I didn't make her alone, so child support orders will be mailed to your home. I tried fee will, but you kicked back and played like our daughter isn't worth the ambition you lack. You shopping in my circle, thrift store loyalty. Trying on my friends, that's poverty and royalty. Borrowing my access, never earned the authority. Confuse my history with future bellability. You double back, spinning lies like a symmetry. Talk polygamy, whole time that's just insecurity. Calling chaos culture, that's a lazy ideology. You want multiple women to mask your mediocrity. You split your attention like fractions in decay. Can't multiply stability, so you divide and betray. Talking we like unity was ever on display. You chasing bodies, I'm chasing peace, we not the same. I don't share men, I don't share space. I don't split energy with a fractured faith. Keep that poly talk, miss me with the play. I'm full spectrum grown, you still half your age. Low vibration, static when you speak. Trying to tap my signal, but you stuck on weak. I'm not an option, not a phase. I upgraded frequency, stay in your lane. You knocking on my friendships like it's open enrollment. Trying to date my past while demanding my atonement. That's not evolution, that's entitlement wrapped in moment. You begging for abundance with a bankrupt emotional quotient. You want a tribe of women, zero leadership. Calling lust spiritual, that's a cheap counterfeit. Real men build, you just collect. Like insecurity, got a pension plan and you drawing checks. You can't handle one woman with a sermon in class, so you pitch group projects to avoid doing the math. You want a sister-wife fantasy to stroke your fragile past, but your blueprint got holes, whole things. I don't share men, I don't share space. I don't split energy with a fractured faith. Keep that poly talk, miss me with the play. I'm full spectrum grown, you still half your age. Low vibration, static when you speak. Trying to tap my signal, but you stuck on weak. I'm not an option, privilege. A child don't equal access to my innocence. You thought motherhood made me negotiable. It just sharpened my boundaries, non-negotiable. You tried to sell me chaos with incense and quotes, but I read between lines, not vibes or hopes. You fishing in shallow waters, calling it depth. I cut cords clean, no emotional depth. You want a harem cause you fear accountability. Crowds don't replace character or stability. You chasing quantity to hide the vacancy. I chose solitude over shared stupidity. Low vibrational, stay where you at. I don't recycle men, I don't double back. You wanted a kingdom built on desire and lack. I left you with the echo. I left you with the echo.